What up, kittens? It's your girl, Redavyn. You notice I did a little nip tuck to this hair, honey, but it's finna be summer, and I ain't got time for my scalp to be sweating like I have a whole sweater growing off the top of my head. So, basically, what this video was going to be about is baby mama, being a baby mama versus being a wife. Now, I would say from my own personal experience, I was a baby mama probably a good 10 years or so before I became a wife. Now, I will say nobody's intentions when they first get pregnant is to be a baby mama. You know, you hope ultimately the goal is, sorry, I'm fluffing these curls. You hope ultimately the goal is to be someone's wife eventually, never looking down on being a baby mama as like a badge of shame. Oftentimes you get there's a bad connotation that goes with being a baby mama, because it's always either she's just being loud or she's still stuck on the baby daddy. And trust and believe, baby, everybody ain't like that, because once I'm over you, I'm over. My personal experience, first of all, I became a mother. I was pregnant at 19, became a mother, had the baby at 20. And my thing is, I knew I wasn't in love with my son's father. And yeah, we had our crazy moments and stuff, because mind you, we was young having a kid. Neither one of us was ready. However, we was going to have to grow up pretty soon and step up to the plate, because hence baby boy was on the way. I will say that it hasn't been the greatest journey with this individual. And my thing is too, I never wasted my time or energy being so stuck on the man that I neglected the needs of my son. Because at the end of the day, when a baby is born, it is no longer about you. It is always about that child. So who am I to sit here and be stuck on a situation where I knew it wasn't going anywhere? I never begged this man to marry me. No, none of that. Because I accepted my role as being a single mother, and that's the unfortunate part. Even in being someone's wife, well, let me put it like this. Let me scale back. Being a baby mother isn't the worst thing that could ever happen to you. It's a lot of mothers. Some people choose to be a baby mother. Like, they just choose to have a child without the pressure or the commitment of being married. I tell you now, I'm 35. It took me till I was 31 to get married, mainly because I felt like my 20s were for me. And not just that, because if I'd have found the one mid-20s, we would be together, we'd be married, whatever. But at the same time, I also felt like in being a young mother, I've already given one lifetime commitment away of being a mother. Because no matter what, I can divorce a man every day, all day, but I can't divorce my son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know there's legal jargon out there, there's legal papers out there that you can file and you can divorce your kids, but ain't nobody got time for all that. That's doing too much. I wasn't what the stereotypical baby mama is, or what people have in their head of what being a baby mama is. I wasn't being loud, yeah, we bickered and argued and stuff, because again, we started off as young parents, but I wasn't loud. I wasn't harassing his phone. And I'm not saying that I'm not aware that there aren't females that are actually out there that are like that, because hence my husband has a baby mama that was on that tip. She wasn't like just, being with the loud and stuff like that, but it was just like the little silly childish stuff that she would do, and dangling the baby in front of his face and stuff. And it's like, ladies, let's cut that shit out, because for real, we know too many men out here who are procreating the earth and not handling their business. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, why run off the good ones that do? Look, if it didn't work out, it just didn't work out. There are too many fish in the sea, honey, for you to be sitting here crying your eyeballs out or losing sleep over this one. Like, it's this one sea bass. Trust me, it's plenty of rainbow trout out there, honey. I'm gonna need you to bait that hook and throw it back out there and try again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever works for you is just not that serious, because ultimately your main focus should be your kids anyway. And I mean, that's just what it is. And becoming a wife, it was a big difference. I will say that being a wife, I felt like gave me, because even when we got married, I had no intentions of having any extra kids. And then my little pink bundle of moops came along. It was one of those things where I was cool, because I brought a kid to the table, he brought a kid to the table, and I'm like, shit, I ain't even have to put in half the work to bring little man, you know what I'm saying? So two, I'm cool. And they boy. Of course, my daughter is a blessing, and I love to death. I die for her, But it's just one of them things where you just never know what the future holds. And becoming a wife, one thing I will say, becoming a wife and becoming a a married mother, one thing it definitely did for both of us, because he was unable to be there for his son's birth, and of course my baby daddy wasn't there when I had my son. It gave us both a second chance at life, so to speak. We were able to be there. We wanted to be there. We wanted to be with each other. Marriage doesn't solidify a thing, so I don't want you taking this as, oh, well, I'm about to go ahead and find me somebody to get married to, because it's just gonna be the shit, and he's gonna be there forever and stuff like that. Because hell, a husband and a wife can walk out on each other anytime. Kids ain't always gonna be the thing to keep them together. Love ain't always gonna be the thing. Finances, it's different variables involved. But for me personally, the fact that my husband, I felt, gave me another chance at life to not only be a wife, but so-called do it right, the second time. To have somebody in the room with me that, not only is being able to witness his own child being born, but just witnessing that miracle altogether. It's a wonderful feeling. But it's all in who you marry. You got to know who you with, who you married to, and don't put so much emphasis on, oh, well, because I got these kids or whatever it is, or because of age or whatever. Because to me, marriage is not something to be entered into lightly. I'll just say that definitely I love my life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Of course, it has its ups and its downs. But as far as me being a baby mother, I mean, I didn't have a bad life when I was just a baby mama, because at the end of the day, I still worked, I still paid my bills, I still did my own thing, and trust and believe, in her heyday, she was a man eater. So don't ever get it twisted, honey. Don't ever think that being a baby mama is all you have to bring to the table. You should know your worth enough. You should know yourself enough to know what you bring to that table. Being a mother ain't never stopped me from going out and getting that education. Being a mother ain't never stopped me from getting on my grind and paying my bills. Being a baby mother has never stopped me from doing what it is that I want to do with my life. And I have no regrets. There have been some decisions that I wish I would have made a little differently, but I definitely don't regret having my son. He's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I definitely, like I said, was doing me. I was still being the person that I am. Now, like I say, being a married mother, yeah, it's a different kind of responsibility, because not only have you already been somebody's mother before, but the fact that you have added on responsibilities of being a wife. But again, one to me is no better than the other, but I mean, I'm just sharing what my differences are. I love the fact that my daughter can be in love with the idea of mommy and daddy being together, because that is a wonderful gift that I think we could have ever given her, on top of, outside of her being the best gift that we could have created together. Watching her grow every day and just seeing like, damn, that's mommy and daddy wrapped up in one, like, oh my God, oh, she get that from you, oh, she get that from you. Like, trust me, it's just a wonderful, the best gift that you can give to your kids, is allowing them to be in love with the fact that, damn, because if things ended between me and my husband today or tomorrow, that would be a devastating blow for her, because that's what she's used to, and she's only 17 months old. I pray that we make it. But again, for all the so-called baby mamas out there, I don't just label us as baby mamas. I actually just label us as super moms or just mother. Plain and simple. You don't really have to put a label in it. You know what your worth is as a woman just as well as you know your worth as a mother. If you out there getting your grind on, hustling hard and doing what you got to do, when it comes to your kids, that they don't see no wrong when they look at you or whatever. Trust and believe. Forget what the naysayers have to say. Forget that whole categorization of being a baby mama, because that there's more to your life and there's more to your worth and your value than just being labeled that. And then you have the greatest gift of all. You have your kids. Some people ain't even blessed enough to have kids, to produce, to hold, to carry. None of that. You find that one and you do become a wife, the wait will be worth it. Because I'm telling you, I'm not a person that will ever commit myself to a situation where I'll feel stuck, because again, a baby is not enough to keep me in a situation. Love is not enough. Money is not enough. It's just different variables to this. But you got to know what you want out of the situation. So don't just get married just to say, oh, excuse me, because I got the ring and stuff on and, we going to have the babies. Don't do no crazy shit like entrapment or whatever. Oh, because he's a good guy, I got to go ahead and have this baby by him. Like, just know your worth enough as a woman alone, to know that even if you do just become a baby mother or just a mother without, the added part of having a husband or something like that, just know that as long as you stand on top of your stuff, can't nobody tell you nothing. You are enough. It's just what it is. But definitely I wanted to share my views on, like I said, the baby mama versus wife situation, because trust me, there's nothing better than there's nothing better than children anyway in this world. They are a blessing. Is nothing better than being a wife. I will say that, because it took me a while to get into that mind frame, of, oh my God, now I got to commit myself full time to somebody else. Like, damn, I'm already somebody's mama 24/7. Now I got to be somebody's wife. But trust me, when you find that right one first, ladies. When you find that right one, trust and believe it will be well worth the transitioning of being the so-called baby mama to a married woman. A married mama. It's just something about that I just find rewarding, that I find endearing, that I find, it just warms my heart daily. I hope that y'all like this video. Again, this is all new for me. I'm going to get it right. Just be patient with me. Tell a friend, family member, neighbor, or foe. Like always, hit the subscribe, hit the rate it, comment it, hit the like, hit the dislike. It's whatever it is, baby. Drop your comments into the comment section below. Drop a topic that you would like for me to talk about, and I will catch y'all later. Okay? Peace.